Hey guys, it's your Frozen 2 fanboy Dawson 4 here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I'm gonna be talking about one of my most anticipated movies of the year, Don't Worry, Darling. So, Don't Worry, Darling is a new Olivia Wilde film. She directed Booksmart, which I thought Booksmart was actually pretty decent, but definitely not as good as what the critics say it is. Like, yeah, I think it is overrated by critics, but it's still a pretty fun time. But yeah, so Don't Worry, Darling stars Florence Pugh, Harry Styles, Chris Pine, Gemma Chan, and Olivia Wilde herself, and also has Nick Kroll, who even though he's barely in the film, I think you may know Nick Kroll as some animated roles. Not fan Nick Kroll, but definitely doesn't affect the movie. So Don't Worry, Darling tells the story of this 1950s housewife and husband living together, but then the wife, played by Florence Pugh, finds some disturbing secrets that the Victory Project, which is the name of the town, the Victory, is hiding some dark secrets, so she must find dark secrets, and also like she has visions that no one else that aren't actually real, but I mean, they may be real or not, but it's not real to others, but real to her. So yeah, I was hyped for Don't Worry Darling mainly because of Florence Pugh, but honestly, like the trailer like showed it looked like it was gonna be something special. So yeah, when I saw the trailer last May, yeah, love the trailer. It looked like it was gonna be something special, like what I said. But Florence Pugh is easily the main side. But I know people like went into this movie for Harry Styles, but yeah, for me, Florence Pugh is what made me want to see this film. But I think it absolutely looks brilliant as well. It looks so thrilling, and yeah. So this is actually gonna be a very quick review. I usually get into details, but actually now this throughout this week it's gonna be a little harder for me to make these kinds of videos because for personal reasons. But so I'm gonna make this a little quicker. I'm not gonna get into detail. So yeah. Sadly, Don't Worry, Darling. I'm sure everyone knows about the controversy surrounding it. Like the behind the scenes drama behind Olivia Wilde's like Olivia Wilde getting backlash and being called so-called new Amber Heard, and which she doesn't deserve it. She ain't Amber Heard in my opinion. Harry Styles spitting at Chris Pine, and yeah, like people people only seeing this movie just to boo Harry Styles like for some reason. But yeah, after seeing the film for myself, honestly, I gotta say, yeah, that was brilliant. I love this movie, and yeah, critics are just blinded by controversy. Like I can tell like Blade is already gonna get bad reviews just by its controversy alone. That's off topic, but yeah, I'll probably talk about like movie controversies one day. And yeah, so yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video on my problems with film critics, like inspired by Jay Vegas, and I think this and Blonde like already like made me want to do a top 10 movies I like that everyone else hates a video. I think I need to do that because as you know, I'm usually a nice guy. Like when it comes to like I don't know PG-13 or R-rated movies. Even though I'm harsher kids movies, I'm more a lot more nicer towards these kinds of movies. So I think maybe after I see Amsterdam, I'll make a top 10 movies I like that everyone else hates because I'm full confident that Amsterdam could make the list. So yeah, I think what I love about Don't Worry Darling it is how clever the plot is. Yeah, I mean, it's based. I mean, the plot will definitely remind you of a lot of movies like Free Guy, The Truman Show. Well, I won't say how because it's kind of like the movie doesn't even hint like how it's similar to those movies, but one like movie or technically a show that this is actually very similar to is Black Mirror. Like, by the way, if you haven't seen Black Mirror yet, please go watch it. It's excellent. Yeah, but Black Mirror is such a great show. It's structured both this and Black Mirror are structured very similarly. Yeah. Yeah, it's like if Black Mirror like got the a theatrically released feature film, this would be it. But the way it was executed, it really like it was well executed because it absolutely got me in the edge of my seat, and it really like and it really got my heart pumping, and it really made me think like what's actually gonna happen to them, and what's gonna happen next, like how is the story going to move forward. And then yeah, I mean the first two acts were really great, but honestly, this is a hot take, but the third act stands out for me. I know people say, even people like this one say that the third act sucks, but I really bought into the twist. The twist that I mean, the twist about the Victory Project, and it did not go the way it wanted to. It was very shocking, and yeah, love one of the best. Twist, if not, maybe the best plot twist I've seen in such a long time. Yeah, and yeah, all the actors were great too. Yeah, I defend Harry Styles in this. Yeah, people went into this movie just to boo him. Yeah, that is so unhealthy. That is so yeah, if you're just gonna watch this movie just to boo him, then you're freaking wasting your own time. Just like wait for a digital or something. Like, but if you actually want to watch a movie to see an actual good movie, then yeah, then I mean you're doing the right thing. And or like even though you end up being disappointed, but at least you're not just wasting your time booing Harry Styles and laughing at how bad he is. Harry Styles was actually really good in this, and I'm not sure if it's the best performance because he's in Eternals as Eros. Yeah, so that's something. Um, love Chris Pine as well. Olivia Wilde is great. And Gemma Chan as well is a really good. As yeah, Chris Pine and Gemma Chan are such a great villainous couple. And last time Gemma Chan played a villain, oh boy, I don't want to talk about that in Transformers, but this was so much. This was her redeeming a villainous role. And yeah, and but I think the obvious standout for me is Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh was excellent. She was Oscar worthy. And I mean, even though I don't think she's gonna get an Oscar nomination, but Florence Pugh, yeah, she really did her part. And I think you're lying if you think that Florence Pugh gave a bad performance. Well, not to bash your opinion, but at least, even though you say what you want about the movie, but Florence Pugh's performance is undeniably great. Like you cannot deny that she gave such a powerful, amazing performance, and probably her best performance, best non superhero performance. Yelena will always be her best performance. Nothing can top that. I just want to give a brief mention about how pretty interesting the soundtrack is for the movie. I mean, it's not a complaint, but like I like the that song from our trailer, like Darling Eyes. I don't know the lyrics, but I mean, you could hear that song in the first trailer. Yeah, I love that song. But like, there are like songs that I was like, oh, this is in a Marvel movie, or like they played one of the songs from Cars and like the Pixar Cars movie as that one. Specifically, my personal favorite scene in the film. I mean, if you watch the movie and hear a song, you'll know which one I'm talking about. And they also play like the trailer song for WandaVision and Eternal. So that's a pretty interesting soundtrack. But for some reason, it does fit into this movie. It actually does fit itself here in this movie very well. And yeah, um, and so my only complaint with the movie is that I'm not a fan of the poster honestly, because the poster kind of like excuse me, like the poster kind of advertises this as a romance movie. Like, I mean, I think it could have advertised itself as the kind of genre it really is, not like a generic drama romance movie. Because that's what this trailer shows. And if you look at this poster while watching the trailer, I think you wouldn't be interested, because if I see this poster without actually knowing anything about it, and I wouldn't even bought this movie at all. Maybe I could have watched it for Florence Pugh, but yeah, but I could have been shocked on what was actually in this movie. So overall, Don't Worry Darling is such an underrated masterpiece. It's probably my favorite Olivia Wilde movie. Sorry, Booksmart, but yeah, and don't listen to the haters. I mean, even a movie with heavy the controversy and drama can actually still be good and make me fall in love with it. So this is easily one of my favorite films of the year, and I'm gonna give Don't Worry Darling a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I know this year I've had so many controversial opinions. First, I praised Blonde, and now I praised this, and yeah. I think I'm going to need a top 10 a video about my hot takes at this point, and I'm going to be also my top 10 underrated movies of the year, and like that's definitely gonna come at the end of the year. And this month I'll be doing my top 10 movies I like that everyone else hates. So yeah. um what's your opinion on Don't Worry Darling? Do you agree with me that it's an underrated masterpiece, or do you think that this movie isn't very good? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for hopefully my Freaky review. Like, I was originally supposed to review Freaky, but I had no time, and I just wanted to review this one first. So yeah, bye guys.